Colorado. That's kind of remind me of that Desperado.
Yeah, you keep like the sticks and you keep that grass from plugging up that factory water intake on that thing is it's got some little bitty holes in it. So if you put a bigger screen, you got more surface area where we can it works a lot better, man. It don't plug up at all. My grandpa and all been doing that for years, and we kind of learned it from them, but it works real well when you're getting that vegetation and all with that outboard motor. Man, I'm gonna tell you, we got so much stuff in the swamp that motor can suck up. They probably got tens of thousands of different kinds of grass and stuff, you know.
Major Navy Wave, Mr. 663. Hey, got a leaks and signal out right there. Maybe I'll get out gooder. Jack Daniels country. Back wide.
7317.
Yeah, try that again, what you said? Oh, yeah, man, born and raised. Yep. Way back in the sticks over here. We the same thing as them hillbillies up north, except we ain't got no hills over here. We don't have no mountains, and the mosquitoes are way worse over here.
Aloha out there around Hawaii. Aloha out there around Hawaii.
Right. Yeah, we got plenty of water over here. We can drown ourselves in it.
Man, I said I don't want to come in here.
Yeah, man, I got almost a half a Magnalite pot full. One of them 15-quart Magnalite aluminum pots. Still got it. It's still in the ice box. Shit, I ate that still 3 times in a row. 3-2. Oh no, it's still good. 2 days old. I'll probably take it out and freeze it, Roger.
You got beach house shut down, big brother. Hello to you. 51 in the Lord's car, singing Major Navy out there on that left side. Good windshield cleaner too right there. Aloha 65 Mobile. Aloha 65 Mobile, 351 Illinois. Big old country wave now, 7-3. Little speed.
You hoarding it, huh? I don't blame you.
65 around the islands, 351 land Lincoln.
Mr. Blackfoot. And that black gold.
Interesting. Why does that do that?
He lets them smoke in.
Yeah, right back there, 65. There's 65. Good afternoon time to you. 65 around the island. Aloha. 351 Northwestern Illinois, trying to get it back.
Johnny Taylor looking right.
Hey, 10-4 there,
Wow. The CB does not like that at all. Why is that? Is it too much power? Hello, test. Oh, it has to be on the right channel. There we go. I guess it has to be on the right channel to work. Hey, Duck Hunter, I hear you out there making a lot of noise. I do. Hey, Duck Hunter, if you got any kind of a sloppy copy over there, I'm going to get back up and read your mail for a bit. I just put this radio on and heard you out there with the wideband hi-fi sound. Looking real good, sounding real good. Hey, Duck Hunter, if you got a sloppy copy, motor mouth mall working the ball peen hammer, got down, Draco.
got us confused. But you can call me Bayou Boy if you want. We were just talking to 317 Motor Mouth.
Doggone it. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Oh, man, I apologize. I can call you Bayou Boy or Duck Hunter. And you both sound so doggone good. You both sound real good over here around my neck of the woods. And doggone it, I just keep messing up, you know.
You got me right.
Hey, 1
410. I tell you what, it's good to hear the wideband hi-fi audio come rolling up in here like that. I just hooked coax up to my quad, and I tried. I can't transmit on the quad. Everything in the studio squeals. Uh-oh. I wonder what's going to happen here. Uh-oh. The phone doesn't work so well with the quad up in the air. Who is that, the break?
Motor Mouth Mo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking on YouTube there the other day, and that old Mother Doug Hard Drive, he's been talking a lot more crap about you, boy. He's been calling you a splatterbox, overmodulate.
Yeah, he does that all the time. He always does that. You know, as par for the course, I've grown accustomed to him doing that, and I don't really care.
Somebody needs to shut him down. I know you got enough to shut him up.
No, I'm out here on the West Coast. We're in different positions and different conditions. I can't shut him down from here. But I don't worry about him either, so it's all good. If I worried about him, it'd be a different story, but I don't lose any sleep over that mud runner.
I really like that you're running a Cobra 29, dude. That's all I use in my pickup truck here, just talking back to all these truck drivers out here when I'm on the road.
410, appreciate that. Hey, I tell you what, I'm going to let you loose because I'm on the air right now, and guess what? So are you. So I'm going to say 73s for the time being, and we'll catch you a little bit later on.
33s, John.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Motor Mouth Mall, Stepney got down, breaker.
Hey, hello out there, Motor Mouth Mall. Top of that afternoon. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, 181, skip shooter with a wave.
Hello, 181 Skip Shooter. Good to hear you up in there. Hey, 181. Got you all up in there. You sounded good. Yeah, I didn't know if I should answer the call or not, but I try to every now and again. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Skip Shooter, Motor Mouth Mall, looking your way at one time. Right here, right now, I got down.
Hey, that's a telephone, Motor Mouth Mall. Hey, I heard that phone ring. I started laughing. I said, here we go. Hey, one thing about it, you never know who's on the other end.
I thought it was kind of funny that it was a caller talking about that mud runner over there. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, I've been telephone. I started laughing. I just want to wave a hand. I don't want to hog up the band and make them boys mad. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, 181, Skip Shooter with a wave, and I got down.
Bartender 181, yeah. I was surprised the phone patch worked. You know, I put the quad in line. I really can't transmit on the quad. I tried it anyway. It's right on the corner of the building and right above the studio, and so not only does it not work on transmit, but it also pulls in RF, I guess, and caused my phone patch to get a bit weird. So anyway, I might have to disconnect it after all. But hey, 181, you smoking, Motor Mouth Mall, working a small ball peen hammer. Got down right there, breaker.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I sure appreciate it, man. Hey, save the flowers for yourself. You got a hammer in the bayou country too, man. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, it's been fun. 181, Skip Shooter with the wave, and happy holidays coming up when we gone.
410, well, you got a hammer over here, too. Check this out one time. I've got a water gate to prove it.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I sure appreciate it, man. Hey, save the flowers for yourself. You got a hammer in the bayou country, too, man. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, it's been fun. 181, Skip Shooter with the wave, and happy holidays coming up when we gone.
There you go, 181 Skip Shooter, Motor Mouth Mall, working these 500 birds and waving right back at you. They're breaking.
Motor Mouth Mall, I appreciate it, man. Hey, good afternoon, man. You be blessed. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, 181, skip shooter with the wave. I'm gone.
410. Bye. Take care, 73s. And hello out there. I heard you as well. Hey, Pinto Bean. Pinto, I did hear you, Motor Mouth Mall waving. What's up? Break.
Just waving the hand, man. I heard you in there on the band. Just waving that big old bean wave. Motor Mouth Mall, Pinto Bean, say hello.
Ooh, that big old bean is waving real good over here, too. I guarantee tell you, man, you got a hand. Oh, man, do I have a bee over here buzzing around my head? Get out of my studio. Get out. I got to go close the door. Oh, good, he's out. Hang on, I'll be right back. Get the door closed. No, stay away. No. He tried to get back in. All right. Man, I got to keep leaving the door closed over here. I get bees, hummingbirds, a doggone sparrows. I haven't got a hawk in here yet, but I tell you what, I got all kinds of things trying to fly into my studio. I didn't even have time to unkey the doggone microphone. Hey, Pinto Bean, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising, they got down.
Boy, I heard that, man. Letting all them critters run around up in there, you know. Around here, man, you leave the door open, you get them critters.
1137.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny. I had the headphones on, so you know you don't have any awareness of your surroundings when you got the headphones on, and you know you just talk. And then out of the peripheral vision, out of the corner of my eye, I saw this thing buzzing around. I didn't hear it, or I just saw it, and I turned my head, and he was right in front of my face. I was like, "Holy cow!" So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I got to watch all the critters. That's for doggone sure. Hey, Pinto Bean, you got that all down. That antenna's working to break.
I appreciate it. I ate real good, Mama Nature, earlier. I don't think it real good right now, but I stir mouth to mouth. One big bean at a time. I still got a little bit to go, but, you know, Rome wasn't built today. That's what old Wildfire Willie used to tell me. Rome wasn't built in a day, Pope Chop. I'll never forget it. But anyway, brother, appreciate the QSO. Motor Mouth Mall, your friend over your top side of my Alabama, one big bean at a time.
410. Yeah, I miss Welfare Willie, man. I tell you what, I miss all of his sayings, and he was funnier than all get out. I remember the first time I ever heard the saying, you know, I asked him what he was up to. Man, I'm busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. I'm like, man, that was funnier than all. That was the first time I ever heard that from him. But, yeah, he was funny. Oh, man, I miss him. He's still up on my wall over here, man. I got him up right here on my wall, on my Hall of Fame wall, my wall of fame. He's right up in here, ain't no doubt about that. Hello to you one more time. Hey, well, you smoking Pinto Bean, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast undermodulated beast got the sound.
And now my big old Roger, my brother. All right, man. I'll back up here and let the old band roll on. Man, it's nice to not have to sit over here and jump up and down for a change. Hey, Motor Mouth, till we do it again. Your friend topside Alabama, one big bean at a time, back quiet.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, you got no pain, no strain. You're all up in there, no jumping up and down. You just like that, Mike, lay that hammer down and do it to it, you know. You got it going on. So, congratulations. Glad to see everything all working over there on the top shelf. That's a doggone sure. Pinto Bean, Motor Mouth Mall, working the small ball peen mall right here, right now. I got down. L309, I got Chip in there too, big old wave. I heard the station waving at Triple M and Motor Mouth Mall waving right there, right now in the world of sound. Let's go, Breaker. very, very happy around your neck of the woods over there. Hope be a Merry Christmas and a big old prosperous New Year over there on your stack of bricks. 309 Motormouth Mall working a small ball peen mall. Got down one more time.
Mall B351. Hey, Motormouth Mall 351. Old Sylvester the Cat trying to get up in there just to wave that ball. Whoa.
There you are, Sylvester the Cat, 351. While you rolling up in there, hey, 351. Good to hear you up in there as well. Good morning. Good afternoon time to you. It's 12:48. It's past morning time already. It's past lunchtime. Hey, it's past lunchtime, and I ain't even had any lunch yet. I might have to do something about that before long. Hey, 351 Motormouth Mall working a small mall. Got down, Brayton.
Motormouth Mall, you got your talk show going on? I'm gonna get up out of here. Old Sylvester the Cat, me and this five-legged dog's gone. Bye.
It's your talk show. I'm just a host. Hey, it's your talk show. Check this out.
Motormouth Mall, you got your talk show going on? I'm gonna get up out of here. Old Sylvester the Cat, me and this five-legged dog's gone. Bye.
There you go. While you're working that five-legged dog, Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down. Breaker.
Motormouth
L118 in the Bighorn. I got you up in there too, I do. 118 around the Bighorn. If you got a grip on my lip, Motormouth Mall waving right back at you, the break.
Motormouth Mall, been a long time, my friend. Good to hear you out there. 118.
Yeah, it's been a while. Ain't no doubt about that. It's been a long time. But you sure sound good. Keep on doing what you're doing out there. 118 around the Bighorn. Motormouth Mall looking breaker.
Hello, Motormouth Mall. We heard you. We did.
Audio, hello. Little bit of more bass up in the place, breaker.
We like the bass up around the place. We like a little bit more bass up around the place. What you think, breaker?
Yeah, I'll put a little bit more in there right there, Motormouth. It's a little bit more than what most people like. Most receivers can't handle it. But I'm sure it sounds good on yours there, breaker.
Oh, I guarantee it does. You can listen to it on YouTube there. And but if you don't hear it on YouTube right now, you can listen to it on the live playback like this.
Yeah, I'll put a little bit more in there right there, Motormouth. It's a little bit more than what most people like. Most receivers can't handle it. But I'm sure it sounds good on yours there, breaker.
It sure does. It sounds bodacious over here, wall to wall and treetop tall. I hope I don't have too much bass in mine. I turned the bass down. I've been running a little bit less bass lately than in the past. So hopefully you should sound all right there. I think most receivers will hear this a little bit better than with all that rumbling bass in their break.
Oh, no, man, you ain't got too much bass. Oh, no. That thing sounds perfect, man. I wouldn't touch a thing on there. This is kind of how I used to run mine, but depending on the receiver, it'll sound a little, I like it like this, but this is more than what I had in it a little while ago, so watch, I'll take it out, I'll put it back how I had it. Alright, that's about how I was running it before, so I did take a little bit out of it there, Roger, break.
Oh, yeah, night and day difference, absolute night and day difference. Listen to this.
Oh, no, man, you ain't got too much bass. Oh, no. That thing sounds perfect, man. I wouldn't touch a thing on there. This is kind of how I used to run mine, but depending on the receiver, it'll sound a little, I like it like this, but, this is more than what I had in it a little while ago, so watch, I'll take it out, I'll put it back how I had it. Alright, that's about how I was running it before, so I did take a little bit out of it there, Roger, break.
Yeah, I like it with it in there, obviously. I like the bottom end up in there, but it sounds excellent either which way you do it. Whether you roll it up in there a little bit or not, it sounds super good. So I like what you're doing over here on this end. My receiver likes it. These two clip speakers, I almost said clip shorns. They're not clip shorns. They're clips. those 4-foot tall black clips, 2 6-inch, I think, drivers and a horn. I forget what the model number is. Anyway, I got a couple of these clip speakers, and you sound real good on these. I'll tell you what, either which way you do it to break.
Hear him when you get up on.
Yeah, Roger, on that. Yeah, until I get the maul dropped on me. Yeah, I put a little bit more back in there. But until somebody keys on these 4 transistors, man, I appreciate them let me talk a little bit with you. Hey, Motor Mouth, I appreciate them letting me get a little bit of airtime on these 4 transistors there, breaker.
You work at 4 transistors in fine style, and there's no one anywhere close coming in there with you.
But until somebody keys on these 4 transistors, man, I appreciate them let me talk a little bit with you. Hey, Motor Mouth, I appreciate them letting me get a little bit of airtime on these 4 transistors there, breaker.
I think you can grab all the airtime you want right about now. You all up in there with them 4 Toshibas, they're breaker.
Yeah, well, I'm just working the antenna right now for sure. I'm not working no watts, man. When you come up here on 28, you're not running a whole lot of watts. But that's kind of what I'm doing right now, you know. We're probably running about the same amount, actually. Me and you know. The only difference between the power you're running and the power I'm running is we got different antennas, but that's about it, Roger.
10-4, yeah. Your antennas work. I mean, I'm not surprised. I knew that thing was going to drop a hammer out there, but your antenna's working extremely well. And you, gain-wise, I wonder what the difference is between what you're running and what I'm running. I'm doing, you know, I hate to even say what the gain is on this thing because, well, you know, because I use Quick Aggie 4 to design my antennas, and Quick Aggie 4 gives some pretty, small numbers for gain compared to what you can get on some of the other modeling software. So I hate to say what it is, but it's as good as I can get. Let's put it this way. It's as most as you can get on 7 elements and still, and have a good pattern and everything else to break.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I did sacrifice a little bit of rejection. I did sacrifice a little bit of rejection and front to back on this one because I don't have a lot of room to turn these things. So mines are pretty much maximized for forward gain and with a little bit of bandwidth, but I didn't even care about the front to back or the side rejection. I was just looking for forward gain because I couldn't turn nothing bigger, Roger.
Now, when you stacked them, how did you determine your stacking distance? Was it based on, did you actually use and calculate it based on the aperture of the antenna? Or did you just go by a particular wavelength and just figured that's what it was going to be? Did you actually figure in the beam width in the vertical plane?
Well, I did a lot of research on it, and I would have wanted to stack them a little bit further apart, but for the setup I got the tower just about overloaded, so I was trying to go about at least 5/8 of a wavelength, but I just couldn't. It was too much for.
Yeah, you can't beat them now. You can't beat them, man. The doggone thing's like a
So I just went about half a wavelength apart. I might be a little bit over a half a wavelength. So I probably did sacrifice a little bit of that, 3 dB for sure. But I had looked at all of the patterns and everything, and I figured it would still be better than what I had, and that's why I did it the way I did it. So I'm about a half a wavelength apart, might be a little bit further, but yes, that is correct. Depending on the boom length and all, determines
Good
that.
job on that, Johnson. 265, like you said, the perfect match, man.
10-4, very cool. All right. Well, yeah, half wavelength is enough. You know, one of these days I want to experiment with some side-by-sides. You know, I want to do the same thing. I want to get up about a half or a little bit farther than half wavelength apart. I wouldn't even mind having the ability to go a full wavelength apart just for fun to see how it does and how it acts. But I thought about doing a pair of them side by side and experiment with that one of these days. Instead of going back with a real long antenna on this tower, I'm going to save the long antenna for the other tower. The freestanding tower is going to get the long fixed big antenna on it. Well, not fixed, but, you know, single frequency antenna. And then this tower is going to stay pretty portable, but frequency-wise. But I think instead of doing a real long antenna, I think I'm going to do a pair of side-by-sides. I think a pair of 7s side-by-side would be really fun to experiment with. And use the same antenna design, you know, stick with what I've got right now, just literally build another one of them. Or build 2 more. And just the only thing I would change on them maybe would be wall thickness of some of the material and element diameters. There's no need to make them as big as I did. I can recalculate the length for a slightly smaller diameter element and get the weight down. Since I'm going to double the antennas, I might as well do what I can to keep the weight down. And then on the booms, I'll use the pretty thick stuff in the center of the boom, but as it goes out, I'll get a thinner wall thickness and I'll make a custom sleeve. Then I'll turn it on a lathe so I can, you know, have a custom sleeve that'll fit the bigger diameter of the thinner wall tube and the thinner diameter of the thicker wall tube. And that way I can keep the weight at the tips of the antenna down lower and the weight of the elements down lower. So I might do a little bit more actual engineering, mechanical engineering on a pair of them. They're breaking.
Yeah, I didn't have enough room, you know. If I could do it, if I ever relocate, I'm gonna still stack some, but I'm gonna do something a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna get me a little bit bigger tower, you know. I'm on RON 25 right now. I've got it overloaded for sure, but it got a little bit rough there at the end. They probably taking me out your radio now unless I still got good conditions there. But yeah, on the pipe and all, you know, that's the way to do it. Make all your strength in the middle for sure there. That's kind of what I did with this mass pipe. I got it double walled like that where all of the stress is there. 10-4?
Yep, 10-4. No, you still got a great signal over here. No competition up in there. No lack of conditions by any means. You still rock solid. I might be dropping out on your end, but you still rocking and rolling over here. All right, sounds good. Well, I'll tell you what. I think I'm gonna let the band roll on, and always a pleasure putting the speaker spoke on you. And if you do relocate and put something bigger up, man, the world's gonna have to watch out. You already laying a big old hammer out there as it is now, they're breaking. So they're going to have to watch out. Hey, I just got introduced to some really neat new music. I was watching Justin Hutchins, I believe. Was it Justin? Anyway, there was a video of a house fire down there. A horrible thing, man. It was just, everything was, you know, just devastated. But in the background of the video, there was this Justin Johnson was the artist's name, I believe, and it was When the Full Moon Rises was the name of the song, and it was playing in the background, man. I listened to that on my system, and it sounds so good. I like that, man. That was that Dobro steel Dobro resonator guitar kind of a thing, played with a slide. Man, that sounded good. Anyway, let me get my knees up in a breeze for a bit. I have a sneaking suspicion that there's a whole lot of West Coast stations chomping at the bit trying to get out here doing their thing. Motormouth Mall working a small ball peen mall. I got down.
Santa Claus is watching you.
Yeah, them other guys are tearing up my receiver now, man. I got low budget in there. Got 2 or 3 other ones in there. They kind of eat me up over here.
I think it's probably going to hit a peak here in a little bit. So I'm going to get my knees in the breeze before it gets too much more busier. 7-3, so have a good day out there. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to go in the house and grab me a little bit more coffee. I got some more coffee in the house. So I'm going to go grab some of that, and I'll be back out here in a little bit to break.
Yeah, you want to go to channel 25 maybe, or you staying here? You said you want to head away from the radio room.
Oh, no, I'll be in the radio room. I'll stay in the radio room here. We can go to 25. I'll bet you 25. You know, darn good and well, it's going to be just as busy as this one to break.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know, low budgets out there kind of jamming my ears up right now talking to Ricochet. But you know how conditions do, man. Sometimes it's weird like that. You'll be hearing somebody strong and they don't hear you, you know?
That's true. That's true. You know, you can never. It's exactly that particular scenario that happens. That causes some people to think that that they can be entitled to get into your radio, and you may not even hear them. They hear you real good, you know, and then they think, well, why? Well, they ain't talking to me. He can't hear me. Well, you know how that works. So that could be happening. Yeah, we can move to 25 for a little bit of break.
10-4, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Hey, waving at you there, low budget. You got a big there, top of the day to you. Hey, low budget, old Duck Hunter waving.
Right on it.
All right there, Duck Hunter. I'm here on 25. Slow rolling.
Did you make it here, Motor Mouth Mall?
Yeah, 10-4 there, Duck Hunter. I made the trip. I made the long haul over here to this one to bring.
Yeah, man, it was rough on that one. It's starting to get bad up there. It's like the Super Bowl up there now.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of big hammers out there now, you know. Things are changing, you know, not just the conditions and such, but everybody's getting something bigger. What used to be a big station today is a starter kit there, Brady.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot. Me and Bayou Boy, about, you know, by the time somebody upgrades, everybody else got bigger stuff, you know, so you just got to kind of get what you want. And like I told him, I'm not racing with nobody else. I'm in a competition with myself, you know, so I want to get everything the way I want it, and that's it, you know. I'm not trying to be the big dog, you know.
Yep, so I do it too. I try to, you know, work against what I've got, you know, kind of sort of, and upgrade what I've got and change what I've got and try to make particular changes, you know, in relationship to what I've done in the past and that kind of thing. But no, to race against somebody else or to try to compete against somebody else, or if you get keyed on by somebody and then you got to figure you got to go upgrade something just because they keyed on. No, I don't play that game. It ain't worth it, you know, because, you know, it could, you get up to a certain point, you want to double your output to gain 3 dB more. That can cost a lot of money, and Mother Nature can take that away from you just as quick as anything to bring.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, over here, I'm kind of like you know, I'm electronically inclined, so it's a lot less expensive for me and you to do whatever we would want to do, you know. But I got 2 more things I want to do over here. Once I get them done, you know, I'm just going to enjoy the radio. I'll kind of do like you're doing, you know. I might experiment a little bit, but I got 2 goals set. And once I meet them goals, I'm just going to enjoy it. 10-4.
10-4, yeah, that's what I'm doing over here too. Same thing. I've got 2 goals. I've got 3 dB from one goal and 3 dB from another. And then aside from some experimentation in between, you know, there's there's all these ideas floating around in my head, and I want to do some experimentation with that kind of stuff too, you know. So a lot of various different crazy ideas. And I think I might put another mobile together. I haven't had a mobile in a long time. I took my mobile apart. The antenna's still on it, but I took the radio out of it and took all the hi-fi stuff out and all that. But I think I'm going to put a mobile together in the Mercedes, and I think that'll be kind of cool. So I might do that again here before long. The Mercedes has a roof rack on it, so I think what I might do is actually put the DDRR antenna. I've got two DDRR antennas. One is on the roof of the Jeep, and the roof is the ground plane. And the other one is the one that I put together for the shootout, to have two DDRRs so I could have my 3 dB gain and forward firing, which actually turned out to be backward firing because I had the phasing weird. But anyway, I got that one still. And I think what I might do is put that one up on the roof rack on the Mercedes, and that'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, I had my little Chevy Blazer set up real nice with a 12 PO I built and a driver and a homemade antenna, coil antenna, you know, very long coil antenna, not sacrificing no signal. And matter of fact, I almost started making those things and selling them. I don't know why I never did, but most people probably wouldn't want nothing with the coil that high, but I had engine trouble with it. I got it parked under the carport over here, and I never fixed the darn thing. And every once in a while, the wife gets on me. She's like, "What you gonna do with that thing?" You know, I'm like, "Well, I'm only paying like $40 or $50 a month liability insurance on it." I said, "I'm gonna eventually put a new engine in it, probably, but I don't know. I might end up getting a Suburban or a Tahoe, but I really don't want a gas guzzler to talk on the radio, you know. I didn't mind the little Blazer."
Yeah, 10-4. I got the same scenario kind of with the Jeep. You know, the Jeep is all rusted out. The back door doesn't open and close very well. As a matter of fact, it doesn't open and close by itself at all. You gotta drive the left front wheel up of the Jeep up on a curb or a wood block or something, so you can get the back tailgate to close, because the frame is all twisted on it, you know. But so I didn't really want to put anything more into the Jeep. If somebody really wanted to build a nice 75 Cherokee, you know, they could fix it. It's fixable. But it's not something I want to really do. So what I'm looking for is either a 96 or before clean diesel truck, you know, of some sort, so it's smog exempt, or a nice 1975 or before gasoline vehicle. And then I'll pull the drivetrain out of the Jeep. I'll pull the Cummins 6-cylinder and the 5-speed and the Brownie box and the 356 gear rear end, 1-ton rear end, and I don't care about the 4-wheel drive part. You know, I'm not going to use any of that. I don't need 4-wheel drive for anything I do, and all it would do is get me stuck twice as good. My 356 gear rear end and 1-ton axle is a posi. So I'd like to put that whole drivetrain in something else. Something with a nicer suspension, maybe a coil-over kind of a suspension instead of, leafs. You know, something without, leaky door seals. Something without rust. and maybe something with the bed instead of that Cherokee is, you got all that room behind the front seat, but you can't really get to it because you got to open the back up to get to it, or you got to crawl over the seat. I would rather have a Wagoneer, but I'm not going to go back that route, I don't think. Anyway, yeah, they're pretty cool. It'll be a neat project one of these days. So I just keep it registered and insured. Matter of fact, I just bought a brand new master cylinder for the clutch. I had a hokey, rinky-dink kind of a weird. You get a load of this picture. So imagine having the hydraulic master cylinder turned or mounted underneath the floor, underneath the seat, facing backwards. And then in line with it, I have a pneumatic actuating cylinder, which is just there to keep it going straight forward and backwards so that there's no binding on it. And then connected to that is an arm that comes up and goes forwards and up to the floor to a clutch pedal. So when you push on the clutch pedal, you're actually pushing forward as if you were behind the master cylinder. It's all hokeyfied. So anyway, I got a brand new master cylinder clutch pedal, system that's going to go in there, and I'm just going to cut out that old master cylinder and put this in from Jags, and I think it'll work pretty good. But anyway, the clutch pedal itself on that thing broke. Right where the hole was, where it went through, and the arm was connected to it. It finally cut through and broke. So I got another one. I'm going to do it the right way. Anyway, man, how long is this key down here? Holy smokes. Hey, Duck Hunter, Motormouth Mall, working the small ball peen mall, got down.
Yeah, I was recording you. I don't know how long, but I would say probably close to 3 minutes or 3.5 minutes or more. You kind of remind me of my old, I used to call him Pawpaw. Used to be like a grandpa to me. But he taught me a lot, and it reminds me of him, you talking about that, the way I learned to do things, rigging stuff up and all from these old Cajuns down here in Louisiana. I'm kind of like you, I could have all the money in the world, I think, and I would still rig stuff up. It might be a little bit nicer, a little bit fancier, but I kind of like that stuff, So you ended up relocating the master cylinder, or you had stuff corroded or out or something, and you had to set it up like that because the original stuff was worn out?
Oh yeah, what happened was the GetRag 5-speed transmission and the clutch, master cylinder and slave cylinder all came out of a 1991 or 2 Dodge truck, and so the Jeep didn't have any real good space or room for a proper hydraulic master cylinder clutch pedal kind of a combination. You could have put in an aftermarket pedal with a pivot point and a linkage arm that goes down to a mechanical arm. But once you put the master cylinder in line with that, it was too long, and the fender well was in the way, and everything underneath the steering column and in front of that was all in the way. So I just figured, well, since the hydraulic cylinder, the master cylinder and the slave cylinder were tied together with a molded piece of hydraulic line, I would just keep them together the best I could, and keep them together, and I would just take the whole master cylinder and reorient it underneath the seat, more or less, and point it backwards. And then I'd jerry-rig a little lever and arm configuration that would pull it instead of pushing on it. It would pull it. So anyway, I'm the same way. I could buy all that. I could do it all right. I could buy all factory, aftermarket and factory and all the cool stuff, that was intended for all that. But it takes the fun out of it. I'd rather hokify something or jerry-rig something. It's not because I really can't afford to do it. It's because I just would rather do it myself. It's the tinkering aspect. So yeah, I think and I think a lot of that mentality and a lot of that ability is going away with the newer, younger generations, and. Heck, I think we're even out of the era of the younger. Well, there's still some of the younger people that do stuff. I'm not going to say it doesn't happen, but we're out of the general era where people do that kind of stuff, modify stuff, and fix stuff. That's kind of gone away. But luckily, there's still some people that are interested in it. But what's going to happen is the stuff's going to hit the fan. Man, our country is going to take a little bit of a bump, and it's going to need people that know how to do things. And so I think it's just from that point, that aspect alone, it's good to have people know how to do hands-on, create, fabricate, finagle something, make something that, that worked once, it doesn't work now, it'll work again, even if you can't find the right parts they're breaking.
Yeah, we need that red.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, I put a good bit of bass in it right there. Probably too much. But, I know exactly what you're talking about, man. I'm glad I was brought up by the people I was brought up with, and I had the mind to want to learn things, to create stuff and modify stuff, and oh yeah, it's becoming a lost art. It's definitely gonna be a lost art, man. Don't get me wrong, the Google, the YouTube, and the cell phone, man, it helps me out a lot too, information very easily accessible versus, having to pick up a book back in the day and read and hoping you would find what you're gonna find. But it's really beneficial to people like me and you, but these younger people, man, they dependent on that way too much, and that's going to be the demise of the country, I believe. The stuff they're coming out with now with the AI, my opinion is that AI stuff, they need to pretty much stop, because they're gonna open up a can of worms that they don't want to open up. Something's going to happen with that crap. It might not be in my lifetime or yours, but something's going to happen.
You got that right. Yeah, I'm scared of where that might go. A lot of movies, that have been made. And you would think that they would have paid attention as to the potential scenarios that could roll down. By the way, I'm going to throw some more bass up in here, too, real fast. I'm going to click on this button right here and see what that does. And throw some bass around your place. Probably a little bit too much. But I roll some bass up in there right now. Motormouth Mall working a small ball peen mall. I got a 21. I'll be right back. Hold on. We'll see what this is.
10-4. All right, I'll be standing by.
Hello to you, 7-6 right around the Plymouth Rock. Hello to you, my friend. 7-6 around the Plymouth Rock. Hey, 7-6, you sound good in the Bayou Country. 7-6, come on.
4 right here on this order, Randy.
Right back at you, maintenance man. My receiver on this Plymouth Rock on this Tuesday afternoon. Now, maintenance man, making some noise around this northeast corner. 9444, let me see if I can get in there with this little engine.
Hey, what's going on out there, 444, my friend? Me and old Motormouth Mall was just talking on here. It was a little bit quieter. 444, Duck Hunter waving.
Hey, 44 is trying to get around the Land of Lincoln.
Waving at you, 444, Duck Hunter, Louisiana, waving.
I got a Mobile too, Papa Bear. Got Christmas baskets.
Back to you, big brother. God bless you.
How about it, Motormouth Mall 403 in Texas, please?
May the good Lord keep it in motion around your place. 7-6, why you don't round the Plymouth Rock? Man, it's 2004.
Yeah, I was talking to Motormouth Mall on this one. I told him to come on this one because 28 was a big old traffic train wreck. Yeah, I'm out here. I'm on this one, 10-4.
Let me see if I can stop these 18
guardrails down there. They're gonna have to stop.
Yeah, Roger, on that. It's radio I did up myself years ago and tweaked on this, tweaked on that, and finally got everything pretty darn close to where I want it. I'm pretty much happy with the radio, you know, with the way it sounds and all. But yeah, there's no problem, man. Everybody likes to, you know, hear themselves on the radio and stuff, and I'll do a little bit gating from time to time here and there. I probably won't video gate all the time, but no doubt about it, my friend. Definitely nice to hear yourself, you know, hear what you sound like on the other end, 10-4.
Maybe. Copy that.
2 hours and 51 minutes away from here.
Black sheep logging.
Oh yeah, yours was wet. I forgot.
2 minutes, Bobby. 12 a.m., 5 a.m., Tuesday and Wednesday. It must be midnight to 5 in the morning.
Yeah, 10-4, you thinking about maybe 2 Yankees or something? You thinking about flat side antennas, or you thinking about a quad antenna?
Got a great big truck parking lot in front of it. Where we are.
Hey, Duck Hunter, we're going to have a guest. That phone call that I missed, that was Lucky Boy, and he was down there in Los Angeles. So anyway, he said he might call back on the other number, and maybe I'll put him back on the air again. Hello to you one more time, Duck Hunter, Motormouth Mall cruising. And if he calls back, I'm just going to key up and take the call, and we'll see how this works. But yeah, like I said, my phone patch with the new antenna tied into the transfer switch, making my phone patch sound a little funny. But we'll see what happens. Motormouth Mall working a small ball peen hammer. Got down.
35.
Yeah, 10-4 on that. Yeah, 444 had come out there. He was asking about antennas and all. He didn't even know I was on this channel. But yeah, man, if it rings, put him on the air, man. We'll hear it, see what it sounds like. I heard it earlier when you said something about you had hooked the quad up, but you unhooked it because something about your station didn't like it. And then when you did the phone patch, it made a little noise, but then it came in, it started coming in clear when that other guy was on the phone patch. When it first came in, it had a little noise, and then you must have adjusted something.
Yeah, I had to turn the gain down on the phone patch quite a bit. And it's weird because last time I had the phone patch running with the quad not connected to the system, the gain worked pretty good all the way up. I had it set so it was just about right, almost all the way up, and then when that came in, it was all this noise, so I had to turn it down, and that did clear it up a little bit. So maybe I just need a couple of ferrite beads or ferrites, you know, on there somewhere. That might clean it up a little bit. I'll work on that later on. Oh, here we go. Here comes Lucky Boy, I believe. Hello, you're on the air.
What's up, everybody? This is Lucky Boy again from Long Beach, Kelly.
All right. Hey, Lucky Boy, tell me if you can hear the receiver when I unkey. I'm going to see if you can hear Duck Hunter when I unkey.
Yeah, he was coming in good over here. No problem. Well, I got something else I got to work on over here now. My power supply, the little fan in it done took a dump, so I'm gonna have to change it out. I was smelling something over here. I think the RF must have got in the little 12-volt fan on my little 100-amp power supply.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Lucky Boy, were you able to hear Duck Hunter on the phone?
No, sir. I couldn't hear him.
Oh, you couldn't hear him. Son of a gun. Why is that? I got the receiver switched over here. I got that on over there. I got this set up to the PC. Son of a gun. Well, for whatever reason, it didn't work. Mix minus. Hold on. Let me hit the mix minus. I didn't. There was a button I didn't push. Try it one more time. Hey, Duck Hunter. Try it one more time and give Lucky Boy a shout and see if he can hear you over the phone.
Yeah, 10-4 on that. Hey, Lucky Boy, you sounding good on that phone patch over here in Louisiana, man. Over the CB radio, you sound like I'm hearing you on my telephone over here. I don't know if you're gonna hear me, if you got it fixed up or figured out over there, but man, that thing is clear coming through the radio.
How about that?
Yeah, I hear you, Duck Hunter. You sound good too. If you're talking on the CB radio, that's a good fucking sound. Mortimer must hook you up with that kind of audio. But hello, Duck Hunter, Lucky Boy in Long Beach, Cali. I got now.
Yeah, 10-4, Lucky Boy. No, this might be one of the only one. He influenced me. He definitely influenced me. But I did this one up myself. And shit, man, that you got a grin on my chin telling me that, because anything that he does with audio or anything, man, is definitely a compliment there. So I appreciate that, 10-4.
Yeah, Rogers on that, man. Well, I know, because I'm an audio man too. You see, I got Dr. Payne audio pretty good, and my audio was pretty good when I ain't messing with it. But we all do that sometimes. We mess with it and cause it to squeal and do this different things, just playing with our toys.
It's hard to keep the fingers out of the cookie jar.
I don't know what time it is out there, but it's about 80 degrees out here. The sun's shining bright and it's feeling good. Maybe I need to stay out here, but I'm thinking of going back to the Bahamas because all these guys out here done got old. They can't even come meet me. Tony, I didn't met one CB since I've been out here 2 weeks now. I'm mad as hell. Everybody I call, they talk, but they 85 years old. They can't come out like how they used to. You know, one was like, he just about to turn 90. I ain't gonna call no names. But that kind of a Lucky Boy. I was still kind of young, but I ain't young.
Yeah, I hear that, man. Yeah, I've heard a few guys on the air. I've heard you too, with a big old transistor box talking on 6. About you building those antennas. One of those guys, it might have been you, had a big old antenna, but I think you're an antenna guy too. Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I like to mess with everything. I build my antenna. I'm running a set of stack antennas right now, talking to Motor Mouth, talking to you right now over the air. But I think I heard you out there one day telling somebody you had like 100-something foot long boom or something, Roger.
Yeah, I was over there at Windshield Wiper in Columbus, Georgia, and I had to rebuild his power supply and get his box back straight. And I was telling him, let me build him a 10 element. He had up that beam there, man. It looked like it's 100 years old. So I was going to build him a big beam, a nice beam, but, he had plans. He had different plans. So, but, I just went to Dallas, Texas, and built a 426, a 10-element beam out there, too. And that was talking really good. We put that helmet down when I was out there with that antenna. But, yeah, I build the beams, too. I build a lot of people beams. Good News down there, 45 in Milwaukee. Man, the list goes on. Dr. Payne and, all of them. I build a lot of them base station antennas that break.
Heck yeah, man. That's good stuff. So you reside in Florida? I heard you was talking out of Florida one day, or you live in the Bahamas and you was just where you living at there? I think you said you was gonna go back there to the islands, Roger.
Yeah, my dad left me with 3 different properties down there in the Bahamas. So my dad brothers just told me, and they didn't want me to know, but they were trying to confiscate it, but that didn't work out. So they got to turn it back to me and let me know. But my dad passed away, man, and they never told me that. I should have known because but I was so young, too. But it ain't no big deal. Yeah, I got 2 sisters, 2 brothers in the Bahamas, and I'm always welcome to come back. But I live in California right now, and I've just moved over here to Carson, right close to Long Beach. But I sold everything to make a trip to Africa, and seems like that didn't work out, and it kind of was a good thing that it didn't work out because they right where I was going in Ghana. They evacuated millions of people because of flooding and earthquakes and stuff going on right now. So I'm glad American Airlines put me through all that to stop me from going.
Wow.
Yeah, 10-4 on that. Hey, everything happens for a reason, man. Sorry to hear about your dad, but it's good to hear you got your property and all, and a lot of things happen that we don't we don't know the reason for them, and we might be mad at the time, but in the end it ends up being a blessing,
Oh yeah, because it's a blessing to know that I got property in the Bahamas. And my granddad left some property in my own name too. The grandkids' name, I'm one of the grandkids. There's 5 of us. And that's a whole lot of property, because that's on a bigger island. But I ain't got time to be talking about all that. I just want to say hello and how they do to everybody back on the East Coast. But Duck Hunter, boy, I tell you the truth, the way you keying on, ain't no one can get in there with you. You don't got no background singers. I don't know if anybody could key with you the way you sound coming out here. Lucky boy gone.
Yeah, Roger, on that, Lucky boy. Well, I ain't running no watts, man. I'm on a duck plucking 4 pill with these stacked 4s, man. I ain't running no watts, man. But I'm gonna have to get off of here because I gotta shut this power supply down and see if I got another fan to put in it. I knew something was going on over here, so I don't want to tear up this transformer or these rectifiers, so... Hey, Lucky boy, you smoking over here in Louisiana, man. Pretty cool to do the phone patch thing, and crystal clear in the bayou country. We'll talk to you later. I gotta go 10-7 here, but hey, it was good talking to you over the air, man, and on the phone there, Roger.
Did you hear somebody out there saying, "Lucky boy,
Roger,
lucky"?
Well, it's in the antenna. If you got a good antenna, you don't need a whole lot of watts. Duck Hunter, I heard somebody else trying to say hello, Lucky boy, too, man, but Duck Hunter, you had them bubbling in the background. Lucky boy, go.
There you go. That was pretty cool. Hey, Duck Hunter, Lucky boy, I'm going to see who's calling Lucky boy real fast. We'll unkey and we'll give a listen real quick and see what happens. Hey, Motormouth Mall, where this phone patch rolling got down.
All right, fellas, I'll catch y'all later. I'm going to get out of everybody else's way. Hey, catch you later, Lucky boy. Catch you later, too, Motormouth Mall, old Duck Hunter. With 800 peak watts on these stacked 4s, I'm back out.
14, take care. Well, we were dead keying just shy of 500 right now on this one. And peaks are probably somewhere around $2,000. Somewhere around there, very good. So we're doing the best we can with what little we got out here right about now. Motormouth Mall working the small mall and the phone patch. Sure was fun. That was cool. We'll see who else calls Lucky Boy. Motormouth Mall stepping. Break up. Hey, Bushwhacker, heard you in a weak mobile around a big star. We got Lucky Boy on as a guest over here on the call-in line on the studio hotline to break.
All the way to
Studio hotline.
we're talking under that levee road, like the loader.
Hey, 5-7, you're making a lot of noise out here running northeast corner. 5-7, you're Wonder Boy Radio.
Wonder Boy out there too. Hey, Lucky Boy, I don't know what's happening. I guess they're coming out of the northeast corner right now. Hello, Lucky Boy. Motormouth Mall waving.
Hey, Motormouth Mall. If they can't put that mall down like Duck Hunter, I can't even hear them. I can hear a bunch of them calling and talking, but I heard nobody say my name. But, you know, if they can't put that audio out there like Duck Hunter, man, I don't know if I want to respond there, folks.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. You know, I guess they don't really have the kind of conditions, but man, Duck Hunter sure had that hammer down. But you know, he's been dropping the hammer down here real good. He got them pair of stacked antennas over there, stacked fours. Man, they laid that hammer down good over here on my neck of the woods.
Oh yeah. Whatever he runs, he say he running through stack fours. But, you know, a lot of times people put up antennas and they don't know what they're doing. But when you get them SWRs and them homes right, and that power going right where that antenna pointing, you got it going on.
Absolutely. Yep. It's all about the antenna. The antenna is number one. And, you know, there's a lot of little things we got to... well, some things we got to keep in the bag. A lot of little secrets about, you know, proper tuning and all that. You know, there's a little bit more to it than all that. So we got to keep that in the bag there, Brig.
Oh, yeah. But I tell them the basics. Get you a tower and get you a good antenna and make sure them SWRs and them homes is right. That's the first step in the right direction.
Absolutely.
But yeah, if anybody else out there want to say hello, Lucky Boy in Long Beach, Cali, I'm just sitting back eating me some cereals, and I'm fixing to put on a movie and chill and see how I like it out here with this 80-degree weather. Lucky Boy in Long Beach, Cali, I got down.
Hey, Lucky Boy.
Now, I heard a station on the cornfield, but I heard the station keyed up before. That station keyed down, but ain't nobody was able to hold it. So I'm going to sit back and read the mail and see who come up and hear the loudest. I'm going to let Motormouth Mall take it because, you know, I can't strain my ears. Lucky Boy, I had a long day, a long trip out here, and a long everything, setting up the station out here. I got a little station out here in Long Beach too, but, you know, I've been out here doing a whole lot of work, so I'm going to sit back and relax. If I hear you come up in there real strong, I'll say hello. If Motormouth Mall let me say hello. Lucky Boy, Long Beach, Cali. Well, I'm in Carson, California, right next to Long Beach. It only take me 20 minutes to get to Long Beach, not even that. But Lucky Boy out here on the west side, back again. Lucky Boy, back again, and I got down.
Motormouth Mall on the phone patch with Lucky Boy as the guest on the studio hotline. Motormouth Mall stepping and got down right there, breaker. Hey, 701, I hear you up in there while you're waving. Hey, 701, Motormouth Mall waving right back at you there, break. Doing a real good job coming out of North Carolina as well. It's a little bit rough and tough. Mother Nature dipping and dabbing a tad bit. But, you know, she's still working in our favor, I guess. So something is better than nothing. Ain't no doubt about that. Hello, 701. We've got Lucky Boy on the line here, too. So if you get a good enough signal out here, don't forget to say hello to Lucky Boy. Motormouth Mall working the small ball peen mall. I got down.
I don't guess that Motormouth Mall can hear old 88 round the Magnolia State. We wonder why. Old man 88 Magnolia State, we standing by.
Oh, man, 88, I think we got a grip on you. You smoking over here, eh, old man 88? Now, wait a second. Don't say I don't hear you, because I got proof. I got proof otherwise that says I can hear you just fine out here. Check this out. There you go, old man 88. I heard you, I did. Old man 88. I've got Lucky Boy over here as a guest on the hotline, the studio hotline over here. So if you want to say hello to Lucky Boy, he's here, Motormouth Mall cruising. Well, he's actually in Long Beach, California. He's actually in Carson, close enough to Long Beach. Motormouth Mall cruising, I got down.
Right back, old man 88, boy. I tell you the truth. Seems like the whole world keying down on the East Coast right now. Hey, old man 88, you better watch your duck-looking back, because you got so many duck-looking background singers. It's unbelievable. But old man 88, you holding your own out here. I'm in Long Beach, Cali, right in Carson, about 15 minutes from Long Beach. Hey, old man 88, sounding good. Lucky Boy on the west side, right now.
Big 10 Pro and a big Pro. Old man 88, appreciate you getting back. No doubt about it. Happy holidays to you. We're going to turn on top of the head for old man 88. Old man 88 gone.
Real good copy. And have yourself a great day. Old man 88, Lucky Boy in the Sunshine State. Not Florida, but California. And I got down.
The other Sunshine State.
Country, get down. Conditions. Any conditions in South Mississippi. About after DXN, this mobile got a up to it. Hello, DX.
Was a trip there, Lucky Boy. That was pretty cool. You know, this has been the best, I think this has so far been the best phone patch call-in that I've had yet. You know, it's been working pretty good. The audio's working good in both directions, and that's working pretty doggone good there, Brady.
Oh, yeah. I could hear it. I could hear them duck-luckers coming up in there. Some of them loud, like the telephone. I thought it was the telephone. The first person I talked to, but boy, I tell you the truth. There's a lot of stations out there, but I don't hear Dr. Payne, Good News, you know, some of them so-called big boys back down there on the east side. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear some of them so-called big boys like Chum Change, number 2 down there in Florida. Hey, what about more? You know, that'll make my day. I hear one of them that break.
Well, you know what we got to do? We got to move this thing down to the bowl. Hang on a second now. We got to move this thing down to the bowl. Let's go see what's cooking down on 27.025. Put some real fire in the wire break.
Hello, boat.
Now we're on the bowl. Now we're not working no 500 watts no more. Hey, Lucky Boy, we're on the bowl now. Yeah, we're not working no 500 watts anymore. That's for doggone show. Hey, Lucky Boy, if you got a... Well, you got a grip because you're right here on the phone with me. Hey, Lucky Boy, say hello to 27025.
Hello, around the 27.025 band, Lucky Boy, Long Beach, California. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm the same Lucky Boy of the Hawaii, the Bahamas, Pensacola, New York, Colorado, and I used to be in Los Angeles, but I'm back now again, Lucky Boy gone.
Lucky Boy, the hunter downtown on the blue. Lucky Boy, the hunter. Lucky Boy, the hunter, standing by.
Hello, Hunter, my homeboy, Hunter. Hey, Hunter, I'm thinking about coming back to the Bahamas so bad right now, man, because I'm out here on the west side, and all these duppluckers ain't got a hold on me, man. They don't even want to come out and meet me. They can't come out and meet me. Some of them, I ain't gonna call no name. Hello, Hunter, your homeboy, Lucky Boy, right downtown, Long Beach, Kelly. What's up?
Lucky Boy, 135 in the big horn, taking a mail, baby.
Hey, 135, now I'm trying to talk to my homeboy in the Bahamas. Hey, 135, I know this ain't Power Talk, but I'm trying to talk to my homeboy in the Bahamas. You right down the street from me, you in Texas. Hey, 135, could you please let me hear my homeboy, the Hunter, in the Bahamas? Break.
I'm gonna get out of the way. That because you said so? Lucky Boy, I'll see you.
Real good coffee. Hey, 135, you know I know you. You know I be talking on the phone all the time. I ain't heard my dupplucking buddy in the Bahamas in years, man. 135, I talked to you the other day on the telephone. Lucky Boy say bye-bye-bye.
Lucky Boy, sounded good too, man. That was good work. Lucky Boy, good antenna, good amplifier. It's working over here. Lucky Boy, 135, sir. Quick.
135 is actually my station. That's Lucky Boy on the phone patch. Hey, 135, it's actually a Motormouth Mall station, but that's Lucky Boy on the phone patch rolling up in there. Ain't no doubt about that. Hello to you, 135. Hey, Hunter, bring it back one more time. Say hello to Lucky Boy while I'm going to sit back on the side and let Lucky Boy have at it. Motormouth Mall cruising they got down. Big Horn 135. I'll be right back.
135.
Blessings and good graces, sir. 135. Go ahead, Lucky Boy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he say bye. Hunter down there in the Bahamas, man. Hello, Hunter, Lucky Boy. So you still reading the mail? Hunter, Lucky Boy, your homeboy, trying to get back. Come on down, let's ride.
147-787 Alabama, break.
Hey, Hunter, where'd you go?
I lost Mother Nature.
Yeah.
I guess I done lost Mother Nature with the Hunter back down there in the Bahamas. I'm going to get on out the way. But hello to everybody out there in the Bahamas. Lucky Boy, your homeboy out here in Los Angeles on the west side. It ain't the Sunshine State. They don't call it the Sunshine State, but it's showing up the Sunshine State because it's 80 degrees out here. And in Florida, it's called the Sunshine State, but they got that cold weather right now. Lucky Boy gone.
All right, my friend, 147. Your friend here in the Big Band, 787-107.
I think Mother Nature changed up there, Lucky Boy. Hey, Lucky Boy, I think Mother Nature done took a turn for the worse. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yep, so it did. So I'm going to sit back and read the mail more. I got to put my head in the phone because your audio ain't way up there. Sound like, you were talking away from the phone or something, but, I got to put my head in the phone to hear you, but I can hear that skip real loud.
10-4, yeah, I guess I got to get up on top of the microphone a little bit better like that. Maybe that'll help a little bit more.
Yeah, that's why I could back off the phone a little bit and I could stay on a little longer this way.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good. Well, I'll keep my audio up on there a little bit. And we'll see who else rolls up in here. Lucky Boy, Motormouth Mall, while you're working that great big old phone patch. And Motormouth Mall working the small ball peen mall out here on the central coast of Kelly. I got down, breaker. Let's see what's going on in the world of sound.
Should we catch you on the neck go?
410. I'll get back on the side there. I think that might have been. Was that Hunter coming back? A135. Hang on just a second. Let me stand by for a second. Let Lucky Boy hear what's going on out here in the world of sound.
I'm getting quiet.
Oh, 925. Hey, 925. That was 925, dear lucky boy.
Hello, 925. 925, lucky boy. Hey, 925, pretty boy. That's his name. 925, pretty boy. I don't know how pretty he is now, but he was pretty back in the day. Hello, pretty boy, lucky boy, your homeboy, Los Angeles, California, right back.
Pretty boy Floyd. All right, bring it back there, 925.
Sound good. I guarantee told you the Magnolia. All right. Like I said, man, it was good putting the handshake and eyeball on you. Go.
It ain't working. Terrible thing, man. The conditions are weird.
Yeah, pretty boy. It's rough. It's rough. Lucky boy out here say somebody got to turn up some power, man, because that 135 on the hand letting up. He want to talk. He hear me trying to talk down there in the Bahamas, but he can't. But I could hear the whole East Coast keying down too along with him. So it's rough out there. The lucky boy in Long Beach, Cali, got down.
You sure got that right. You said a mouthful, man. Hey, what's going on? Fireball Tuesday. I'm right back. Come on. You don't have to say no more. You and your Ghost Rider mobile. I don't say no more, Mr. Devil Trevor. You and your Ghost Rider mobile. I'll take that. Yeah, right. You say you're working on it. Sound like it's already ready. Okay, I can. Hey, wish doctor. How about a wish doctor? You about to wish doctor 549, baby, baby. I got one of them and get together. I want you to pop those speakers.
Oh, there we go. Hello. Yeah. I'll bet. Yeah, that's weird. I'm surprised Black Judge didn't. He's not too old. He should be pretty mobile. Oh no. Ay. All these guys are getting a little dark. Well, I guess we're next. Man. Yeah, that's up there. Holy cow. Who'd you say was 90? Who's 90 years old? Rocket? Rocket, yeah. Wow, what a trip. Wow. Yeah. Man. You know, the Super Bowl and what built the Super Bowl, all the personalities that built the Super Bowl and made it what